Join forces at Survivor Series on one night in one ring. The most charismatic tag team of all time. Never before, never again. WWE Survivor Series, live Sunday, November 20th on DirecTV pay-per-view.
I didn't know Autotrader.com had new cars, but what kind of deal can I get?
On Autotrader.com, you can now compare brand spanking new cars and special offers.
That one.
So you can find the one new car your head and heart can agree on.
Whoa.
Autotrader.com.
Special holiday edition of Thursday Night Football. A sibling rivalry Thanksgiving night. The first place Niners.
How bad do we want it?
Battle Lewis and the Ravens.
That's when you show who you are.
Thursday Night Football, Thanksgiving at 8 on NFL Network.
Thursday Night Football, Sports Authority Field at Mile High. Tie game 3-3 as we take a look at Mike's playbook here.
You know, we've talked about different kinds of option, and we'll get to that in a second.
Third time the Broncos have started in plus territory tonight at the Jets' 48-yard line. Eddie Royal comes back there. There's the zone read by Tim Tebow and takes it for 7 or 8 yards.
Brad, that is the triple option in the NFL. It's the zone read. He's going to come in front, fake there. There's the first one. Now Tebow pulls the ball, and he's got a pitch man. But look at the hole that opens up. Bang. Option 2, he likes it, doesn't need to make the pitch, gets up the field for 8 yards.
Second down and short. Jeremiah Johnson now in the backfield. See an eye set here, and here is the pitch. Johnson bobbles it. Look out. Kept control barely. Mark Scott and McIntyre are there to make the hit.
Real good penetration again, forces the quick pitch, and Johnson wasn't ready. Watch the penetration. Bang, in between the center guard gap again by DeVito. Jeremiah Johnson, first-year player out of Oregon. Got to catch the football. It's off the back of your pad, I know it. But, Brad, the only way Jets have scored so far is off the turnover.
Yep.
You can't turn the football over.
They're going to waste another opportunity big plus side of the field if they don't pick up this third down.
Bart Scott said, dude, you know, welcome to full-time action in the NFL. If you want to play, you're going to get in.
And Scott's the guy that went out. Here comes a blitz. Tebow over the middle, overshot his intended receiver, and Daniel Fells, the tight end, was open.
Yeah, and this is an NFL stick throw that an NFL quarterback would be expected to make. Here he is, and it's just a little down and in route, a dig route. Half separation, a good window right there, fitted in between the 2 linebackers. Throws it out in front too far. That should be a first down.
So they took over on the punt return at the 48. Now they're at the 49, and they're punting it themselves. Colquitt to kick. Leonard's going to let this one go. And they make the end zone. Yes, it did.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
That was close.
Matthew Willis was trying to track it down in the corner.
Get your head on a swivel.
And it just made it. Nice attempt, though. This Sunday on NFL Game Day morning, catch Michael Irvin's exclusive interview with Deshaun Jackson of the Eagles. Don't miss NFL Game Day morning, Sunday starting at 9 Eastern, only on NFL Network.
It's an interesting interview, especially given where the Eagles season has gone so far. You know, you're talking about the Eagles that with 3 wins have a big game this weekend. And the Deshaun Jackson thing in Philadelphia has just kind of like incented the whole town. People have opinions all over the place about Andy Reid's treatment.
The Eagles need to win every week from here on out. Wilson in Seattle on December 1st. Here's a throw. Tight end made the catch. Got decent yardage. 6 yards for Keller. Chris Harris made the stop.
Yeah, I don't know why he waits so long. Watch the motion right here, okay? He's going to come back across the green. Give it to him. He's open. That guy can't get there, and you've already beaten that guy. Give him the football, the chance to get up the field and break a tackle. You give it to him right on the sideline, Brad. There's nowhere to go.
Keller goes out after picking up 6. Broncos showing blitz. McKnight runs into trouble immediately. Ryan McBean and a loss of 1. This game is very important for both teams. The Jets, after a deflating loss to the Patriots, know there's no room for error anymore. Buffalo's there with them at 5-4, and New England's got the lead in the East. In the West, same story. Denver can get in there and be within striking distance of Oakland if they win at home tonight.
And if you're a Jets fan, if you can steal one tonight, then you get extra time to prepare for the game at Buffalo.
3rd down and 5. Let's see if we're going to get a flag.
Sure looked like Doomerville and maybe Wayne Hunter jumped.
Bill Levy checking numbers.
Neutral zone infraction, number 92 defense. Came in the neutral zones, an offensive man to false start. The 5-yard penalty will result in a first down.
Yep, it is.
Good call.
So there's a gift on 3rd and 5.
Both defensive coordinators, I think, on short weeks with great game plans so far. We've talked so much about the Denver offense, but they've been shut down a little bit, and so has this Jets offense.
Jets haven't had a lot of big plays all year. They've only got one play over 4 yards on the season, and we've had no big plays tonight, really, with the exception of that kickoff return a little bit earlier in this quarter. Bunkley again, he's been a man to handle on that front wall defensively for Denver.
Ryan Schottenheimer has, I think, his hands full a little bit right now, Brad. People talking in New York, you know, ground and pound, where is it? The run game not being successful. Can Mark Sanchez take that next step to become a big-time, quote, Super Bowl-type quarterback?
Sanchez on 2nd and 8, fires near side. And catch, they say, to Plaxico Burress.
I don't know about that, huh?
The line judge came up there and made the call. He was right on top of the play. Jets are trying to snap it here.
There goes the flag.
Sanchez tried to get the snap and take off with it.
Good job by him, but the flag was out there way before he ever snapped the ball. Shoddy's looking at going, oh, man.
John Fox watching it on the big screen. Here's another look.
When does he have full possession? And it sure looks like that foot's down before the knee is. Have to have full control and possession of the football. Remember, there's that back foot is dragging, but that knee's down, I think, before the back foot is inbound. Let's see. Even if you give him the first one, it looks like that knee hits before the trailing foot.
Would have been a 12-yard pickup and a first down, but we await on the challenge. The call on the field, a completed pass. They look upstairs, and Charles Stewart, our replay official. John Fox in his first year as a head coach here. After a 2-14 campaign with the Carolina Panthers last season, but comes over here. They wanted a change after Josh McDaniels and go in a very different direction. John Elway and company, and this guy has been around a long time, and he's been a good coach.
Yeah, and he's kind of a defensive-oriented coach. That's his background, obviously, and I thought it was a great hire with Dennis Allen coming over from a New Orleans defense. Sanchez is best when that back foot hits and he gets the ball out quickly. He's a timing and rhythm passer. When he's got to pull, like a lot of young quarterbacks.
The receiver did get 2 toes down with possession. It's a catch.
Gave him a second toe.
Denver will be charged a timeout.
It was really close, the second toe and the knee.
The rest of the game.
So you assume possession right there. One toe tap. Now look at the knee and the back toe. That's correct. That is correct.
Rex Ryan said, I knew it was good the whole way. Lost timeout for Denver. And the Jets keep the drive alive at their own 44. Just under 4 minutes remaining first half in a 3-3 game here in Denver. Powell, the tailback in the eye. He gets the call, and he's going to go down for a loss. Boy, Von Miller, how good is he going to be? He already is as a rookie.
Yeah, he's got a chance to be special. 8 sacks coming into the game. You're going to see him come through the tackle tight end gap from the backside. Gets low, under. Look at him dip, rip, and tackle. Kid special coming out of Texas A&M. A lot of people thought, why would a 4-3 team draft him and make him a linebacker when he's a natural edge rusher? But they've done a great job incorporating him into all phases of the defense.
Sanchez in the shotgun on second down at 12. Throw completes. Turner. He got to the 49. And it'll bring up third down there.
Chris Harris, who made the tackle there, is an unbelievable story, I think.
Sure is.
Here's a kid, undrafted, not invited to the combine. 41 starts at Kansas. And Brad, there's 250 kids drafted. There's over 300 at the combine. He's a 4-year starter at Kansas, captain of the team, no medical, no off the field. And I apologized to him yesterday. I didn't even know him. I said, I'm really sorry.
That was your opening line. I'm supposed to know all this stuff about the draft. I'm sorry.
I was like, dude, I'm so sorry.
Third down at 5. Big play here and a bad ball. Snap. Sanchez has to track it back, way back at the 26. That could have been even a worse disaster. I don't know if that snap was wide or if he wasn't ready for it from Mangold or what, but he barely got a hand on it. So here's Denver with another opportunity in plus territory.
Look at McKnight. He's supposed to cut in front and catch the football. That was a direct snap to the tailback.
Joe didn't know that, though.
He knew it. He made the cut, but it went right by his head.
The game clock operator put 2:22 on the game clock.
So
2:22.
football just inside the 27-yard line. A mistake by the Jets has given Denver another golden opportunity, but they've been unable to take advantage of being on the plus side of the football field for the majority of the night. They only had 3 points. Fourth down at 27. TJ Conley to kick. Eddie Royal will be back deep. This time they don't put twin return man back there. Royal's got an 85-yard punt return for a score. And that was against Oakland. He's going to have a chance here from the 32. And again, the Jets do a good job on special teams to get down there. Give him only a 5-yard return. Tim Tebow on the ground has been sensational as a quarterback in his first 7 starts. Some kind of unique company for him. Most rushing yards, first 7 career starts at quarterback, joining Randall Cunningham, who was next in line, and then the guy that we think Tim reminds us of a lot, Bobby Douglas with the Bears back in 1969.
Yeah, 6'4", 225-pound left-handed quarterback that everybody wanted to move to tight end or fullback. Sound familiar?
Yes, here's the zone read again, and Tebow on the ground across the 40-yard line. And that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining.
The 2-minute warning.
Jets and the Broncos deadlocked in a 3-3 tie.
That lets you redeem points for NFL rewards, like Super Bowl tickets, field passes for your favorite team, and much more. Apply now at NFLExtraPoints.com.
Oh, wow. Is that the
Samsung Galaxy S2? Yep, it is tight. Smoking fast 4G pulls up directions like magic.
Faster than home internet.
You can even stream movies.
Oh, I love this one.
Everyone's gonna want this in their stocking.
Why wait? This Saturday, every smartphone at T-Mobile is on sale.
Cut out the middleman.
No, that's not
T-Mobile girl. Naughty.
One day only this Saturday, all smartphones and select tablets are on sale at T-Mobile stores.
T-Mobile.
Sam Adams, at the peak of its freshness, there's nothing better.
Our mission is to make sure when you crack open that bottle of Sam Adams, you're getting the freshest beer you can possibly get. If it's not fresh, we buy it back.
We spent so much time selecting the ingredients and using traditional brew processes. We want to make sure everybody gets a fresh Sam.
To be more environmentally aware, we are now printing on the back sides of used paper. And we switched to FedEx, because a lot of their packaging contains recycled materials. Tell them what else FedEx does.
Well, we're now using more electric trucks and lower emission planes. We even offer a reusable envelope.
Now, can't we at least print on the back sides of used paper?
What's the executive compensation list?
Sustainable solutions. FedEx. Solutions that matter.
The Johnsons, right?
Yeah.
Which house is yours?
The one with the Silverado up front.
So, what do you do?
Well,
Nice. And Bingo was his name.
For those who live life for a living, the Chevy Silverado. From worksite to home front, Chevy runs deep.
Stay tuned at halftime for the Kia Motors halftime show. Gary Henderson, Kurt Warner, Sterling Sharp will be along. It'll be interesting to hear Kurt's take on the quarterback play tonight. Plays a little different than number 15, that's for sure.
This Jets defense has done a phenomenal job on a short week stuffing the Denver rush offense.
Tebow on play action. Flush down to the pocket. He'll get what he can and get bumped out of bounds by Calvin Pace. No gain for Tebow. And it's going to be third down and long.
And this is one of the problems when you want to run the football is you get in a 2-minute drill. Now you want to throw. Two receivers to the top of the field on a double post route covered, and then they had a crosser from the other side. Bart Scott picked up the crosser right there. The whole thing's counterfeit. Here's a guy that in an option offense is going to probably have a boring night. Darrelle Revis, who I think is the best corner in the game.
Well, he said he hopes they don't fall asleep because they're not going to see many passes in the air. They'll see one here. Tebow rifles this one, and it might be a first down if Eddie Roy gets a good spot, but he's not going to. It'll be short.
Yep. And there's plenty of time left now. 1:40 and rolling. If you're the Jets, do you use a timeout right now? Here's Tebow. Puts it on him.
That's a good throw.
It is a good throw, but number one, you've got to make the break to get enough yardage to get a first down. And look at the ball. Look at the ball again. Remember, we're inside 2 minutes. It'll be a booth review if they do anything here.
Colquitt is set to punt. We're going to see what we do. We're going to see a punt. A mile high in the air. No pun intended. Jimmy Leonard calls for the fair catch and gets out of the way. This one made the end zone too.
Willis and Cassius Vaughn both had an opportunity that time to make a play.
53-yard punt.
The big hop, and remember in the NFL, once you go in the end zone, you can't touch the football. It's coming back to the 20. Willis is in the end zone. I thought that was a good punt. They had an opportunity to make a play.
Jets have 2 timeouts to work with. Just under a minute to play. Sanchez comes out to the huddle. Trying to muster some offense here tonight. Broncos have allowed a lot of points in the last 2 minutes this year. Sanchez in the gun from the 20. McKnight, they play it safe up the middle. A little quick opening draw, and McKnight got 8 or 9 out of it.
Standard fare in the NFL in the 2-minute offense. Start with a screen or a draw, something quick. Kickstart your drive. Interesting matchup now with Harris on Holmes.
Sanchez throws complete to Holmes.
There's a busted assignment there. Harris ran away. They double teamed on the outside, and I don't know how you leave Santonio Holmes that wide open.
And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
I think he was stunned. He had so much room when he caught the ball and turned up the field.
Exactly. Well, they worked it out to the 37. 36 to go in the half. Burris with Holmes and Turner, the three wideouts. Dustin Keller hasn't caught a ball yet tonight. Now he has. Going to be stopped. Forward progress at about the 42.
You know, Wayne Hunter, the right tackle, gets a great shot on the rookie Von Miller.
27 seconds remaining in the half. Timeout, Jets.
30-second timeout.
Sam Adams, at the peak of its freshness, there's nothing better.
Our mission is to make sure when you crack open that bottle of Sam Adams, you're getting the freshest beer you can possibly get. If it's not fresh, we buy it back.
We've spent so much time selecting the ingredients and using traditional brew processes. We want to make sure everybody gets a fresh Sam.
Don't forget, coming up, the Kia halftime show. You can win a trip to Hawaii. Michael Irvin will have his exclusive interview with Deshaun Jackson. Kara and Kurt and Sterling will be talking about this first half. 27 seconds remaining. Down to one timeout. There's the coordinators that are going against each other. Brian Schottenheimer, Dennis Allen. Little cat and mouse game here in the last half minute of the half. Jets have got some room to work, though, but just one timeout remaining.
Denver playing deep in the secondary. Quentin Carter's about 20 yards deep.
Mark Sanchez over the middle, completes it. It's a first down in Bronco territory to McKnight. And they drag him down at the 43-yard line. And they hurry up here with now 10 seconds remaining.
Oh, they fake
quick
the
throw. They got it out to Keller.
Great job by the Broncos being alert. Sanchez made a big deal out of, we're going to clock it, we're going to clock it, we're going to clock it. They tried to catch him asleep, and the Broncos did a great job.
Worked for Dan Marino. It didn't work for Mark Sanchez.
Exactly right. See, watch what happens with Sanchez down here. The Broncos are confused right now. It's open right here, but look at the job by the corner coming off the edge, making the tackle. It was Champ Bailey, and if you're going to go after somebody, it's probably not the savvy veteran. Heck of a job by Bailey. That's a Turner. You got to go block him.
Champ Bailey showing why he's a 10-time Pro Bowler, more than any cornerback in NFL history. Well, they're going to bring out Nick Folk to try a field goal. This one's going to be from a mile away.
Yeah.
We've seen a 63-yarder from Sebastian Janikowski here. Jason Elam hit a 63-yarder in '98 here in the thin air. And this is a 61-yard Nick Folk field goal attempt. His career long is 56. Folk kick on the way. Not quite. He gave it a ride, though. Thought we were going to see another 60-plus yarder, but not quite. They head to the locker room, dead even. End of the first half. Broncos 3, Jets 3. Stay tuned for the Kia Motors halftime show coming up next.
Dear Left Brain, I bought us a car that has class-leading 35 mpg and a 5-star crash test safety rating. Dear Right Brain, I bought us a car with a 274 horsepower turbocharged engine and panoramic sunroof. Now both of you shut up and let me drive. The new Kia Optima, not your average midsize sedan.
Now hard to reach is never out of reach. The next generation Craftsman Auto Hammer. A new articulating head. Superior access. Only Sears has over 25 Next-Tech tools now all on sale. Craftsman. Trust in your hands.
There's a reason our KFC Famous Bowl is famous. Okay, 5 reasons. Layered together for what might be the world's best tasting full meal. How do we make that recipe even more famous?
We put bacon on it.
Wow. Another one for the Colonel. Introducing the new KFC Cheesy Bacon Bowl. Try it right now for only $3.99.
Everything's better with bacon.
No argument here, Rachel. Today's a KFC day. Today tastes so good.
Now hard to reach is never out of reach. The next generation Craftsman Auto Hammer. A new articulating head. Superior access. Only Sears has over 25 Next Tech tools now all on sale. Craftsman, trust in your hands.
Sunday at 9. We break down all the Week 11 action. Deshaun Jackson sounds off on his situation in Philly.
It was really tough for me to sit home and watch that game, honestly, but I just kind of want to come back and just help this team.
Plus, we go one-on-one with Tony Romo.
The whole objective is to keep getting better, keep finding ways to improve. And if you're talented enough and good enough, you will lead your team to a Super Bowl. And that'll happen around here. It will.
NFL Game Day morning, Sunday at 9, only on NFL Network.
J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets.
Welcome to the Kia Motors Halftime Show. To learn more, visit kia.com.
If you were looking for offense tonight, as they say in old New York, forget about it. Von Miller burying Mark Sanchez, indicative of the defensive hard-hitting battle that we've seen play out through the first half of Thursday night football. Rich Eisen here on the field for the Kia Motors halftime show. We've got Jesse James performing for the fans here in Denver and performing for you at home. Let's send things to Kara Henderson for the rest of this halftime. Kara?
Thank you very much, Rich. With two offensive skill players on the set, I have to imagine that you guys are kind of shaking your heads a little bit. So if you're Rex Ryan Sterling and you're going in at halftime now and talking to your team, you've put 3 points on the board and 129 total yards of offense. What are you saying?
I think he's saying we're going to need a little bit more because we know Tim Tebow is going to get better in the second half. If I'm Rex Ryan, I'm asking my offense, with all these skilled guys, I'm going to ask my quarterback to make a throw. And if he throws this ball a foot in front of Santonio Holmes, he goes in standing up, bad location of that football. I don't know who he was throwing this football to, but we've seen it. It looks like the Denver Broncos trust Tim Tebow a whole lot more than the Jets do with Mark Sanchez. If I'm the Jets, if I'm the coaching staff, if I'm in that locker room right now, I want to see more because I got a bunch of guys that are not being able to do their job because my quarterback's not getting them the ball.
I agree, but I like what they did on the other side. I like the fact that Denver came out, first play, spread it out, let Tim Tebow go down the field. I like that they changed it up. They ran a reverse. They ran a reverse pass. They ran a little option with the shovel pass. I like how they came out at the beginning of the game. The problem is it seemed like the Jets caught up a little bit there in the second quarter, slowed them down a little bit in that running game, but it's the thing with Denver. Let's keep it close. All we want to do is keep it close and give Tim Tebow a chance down the stretch.
Yeah, well, you have to know that Tim Tebow is probably going to get a little bit better as the game goes on. That has certainly been the theme. Well, Deshaun Jackson, frustrations boiled over, missed a meeting, and now he did not miss an appointment with Michael Irvin. We're going to hear what he has to say for himself when we return.
Can you keep a secret?
You're a scared, horrible little man.
Sometimes you need to bend the rules a little in order to keep your country safe.
J. Edgar, rated R, now playing in theaters.
I can't believe I'm sitting here with the Reggie Bush.
I can't believe any Pizza Hut pizza is now just $10.
It's like we're both having a fantasy.
Our $10 any deal is back. Delivery, carryout, or dine-in, only $10. Add Pepsi and breadsticks for $5 more. Only at your Pizza Hut.
Everything NFL, every day of the week. NFL.com.
A special Thanksgiving edition of Thursday Night Football. A sibling rivalry ignites a huge holiday showdown. Niners, Ravens, Thanksgiving at 8 on NFL Network. TGIT.
A cornucopia of football delight for you on Thanksgiving Day. Game day morning starts at 10 a.m. Eastern, and then Thursday night kickoff, 7 p.m., and then, of course, the game. It is a family affair between the Harbaughs, the Niners, and Ravens. All right, well, here's this week's TGIT Catch It and Win sweeps code for a chance at a trip to the 2012 Pro Bowl. Text the code word